Have you ever bitten into a perfectly ripe strawberry? I mean, a truly perfect one. It's a moment of pure bliss, right? Or what about that first soul-warming spoonful of chicken noodle soup when you're feeling under the weather? It's more than just food, it's an experience. But have you ever stopped mid-chew and wondered why? Why does that strawberry taste so much better than the one you had yesterday? Why does a pinch of salt make chocolate taste, well, more chocolatey? The answer, my friends, isn't magic, it's science. And it's happening right inside your head every single time you take a bite. It's a complex, beautiful dance of chemistry and biology. Narrator. Now that we know the 5 players, narrator. Let's talk about how they work together. Narrator. Great cooking isn't about using just one taste. Narrator. It's about creating a balance, a harmony where the tastes play off each other. Narrator. The most powerful tool in your flavor arsenal is contrast. Narrator. When you pair opposing tastes, they don't cancel each other out. Narrator. Sprinkling sea salt on a chocolate chip cookie does something amazing. Narrator. The salt actually suppresses our perception of bitterness and makes the sweetness pop even more. Narrator. The same principle applies to prosciutto wrapped around melon. Narrator. The intense saltiness of the cured meat makes the sweet floral notes of the melon sing louder. Narrator. Another dynamic duo is sour, sweet. Think lemonade. Narrator. When you balance them perfectly, something magical happens. It's a culinary push and pull that keeps your palate interested and engaged. Let's look at the classic power couple. And we can't forget umami's role in this dance. When you add a bit of parmesan, the whole dish becomes richer, deeper, and more savory. The key is to think about what your dish needs. Is it feeling flat? Add a pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon. Is it too one-dimensionally sweet? A dash of something bitter or sour can provide needed complexity. Cooking is a balancing act. This is why a sweet glaze is so good on a tangy barbecue rib, or why a sweet berry coulis is perfect for a tart and creamy cheesecake. The sour element provides a bright, clean finish that resets your palate for the next bite. The contrast keeps your brain engaged and makes the dish more interesting to eat. Okay, team, it's time for a little experiment. Go find a jelly bean. Now pinch your nose tightly. Pop the jelly bean in your mouth and start chewing. You'll get a sense of sweetness and maybe a little sourness. But can you tell what flavor it is? It's just a generic, sweet, chewy blob. Now, while still chewing, let go of your nose. Bam! Suddenly, the flavor floods in. You can instantly identify it. When you chew, you release volatile organic compounds. These molecules travel up the retronasal passage into your nasal cavity. There, they hit your olfactory receptors, the specialized nerve endings that detect smells. On the tongue, they're both sweet and sour, but it's their distinct aromas that let you tell them apart. This is why chefs toast spices and obsess over aroma. The sizzle and scent prime your brain for deliciousness. Smells aren't a side effect. They are the very essence of flavor. Flavor isn't just about chemicals hitting receptors. It's a full-body experience. 2 of the most overlooked yet critical factors are temperature. Think about ice cream. When it's frozen solid, the flavor seems muted. As it melts, those aromas release. Texture, or mouthfeel, is just as important. Creamy, crunchy, chewy, smooth, grainy. We expect certain textures. If they're wrong, the flavor experience is ruined. Think of a salad with crisp lettuce, crunchy croutons, creamy avocado, and chewy cranberries. Each bite is an adventure. Great chefs are masters of combining textures. A piece of fried chicken with crispy skin and juicy meat inside is a perfect example. How will temperature affect the final dish? Think beyond taste. These physical dimensions are your next frontier in flavor exploration. We've talked tastes, smells, and textures. Now for a surprising piece of food chemistry, pineapple. Pineapple contains bromelain, a protease, an enzyme that breaks down proteins. When you eat pineapple, the bromelain literally starts to digest proteins on the surface of your tongue, cheeks, and lips. This is also why you can't put fresh pineapple in Jell-O. The bromelain breaks down gelatin proteins. Science. Your kitchen is one of the most exciting labs you could ever ask for. Every time you cook, you are conducting an experiment. When you add a pinch of salt and taste it, you're gathering data. Jot it down. Form a hypothesis. And when you serve that perfectly balanced dish, you've completed your experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment. What happens if you add a tiny bit of soy sauce to your caramel or chili to hot chocolate? Get in the kitchen, taste everything, ask why. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an experiment with blowtorches and marshmallows to attend to.